let's take a step back and talk about individual growth stocks. Here, Will Clemente did a great analysis this morning, which I'm going to share with you. Actually, this week, which I'm going to share part of with you. So Shopify, Netflix, PayPal, Facebook, ARK, which is a growth tech tracking stock, all down 40% or more year to date. Bitcoin is only down 13% year to date, right? And we have some pretty good theories on why Bitcoin is holding up so well, and why it's tracking the Nasdaq more than it's tracking growth stocks. Traditionally, as I've said to you in the past, because of the network effects attached to Bitcoin, it should basically show growth similar to Amazon, Apple, Google, Facebook, et cetera, but it's not right now, which is very interesting, right? It's been kind of flat and sideways from a volatility perspective, all right? So on the one hand, now this is an interesting chart, right? So in the blue, sorry, in the black, we have the Bitcoin price. And we can see that from a log perspective, Bitcoin has, well, from any perspective, Bitcoin has basically been going sideways for the better part of this past year since the 2020 run-up. So if we come over here to the left and we go to September 2020, we see that massive run-up, which started more or less in October 2020 and peaked in May of last year. And as I said, we've more or less been going sideways ever since, with volatility kind of on a decrease since last summer. At the same time, what the blue shows is the correlation to the Nasdaq. And this correlation has been on an upswing since, well, more or less it bottomed out in the winter and is now basically close to 1, which is truly astounding. But regardless, there's no denying that right now Bitcoin is basically correlated to the Nasdaq. Okay, it doesn't seem to be correlated to the growth stocks that are showing the risk stocks that are showing the larger sell-off. Here, what you can see is a couple of things. One, you can see in green how far the Nasdaq has moved off of its all-time high, which really hasn't, been. It's enough to say we're in a bear market.